What's up, guys? It's Techno Viking 23 coming to you today with some Mass Effect Legendary Edition. This is going to be the first episode in my Let's Play Mass Effect series as we go through the trilogy remastered through the Legendary Edition. So if you guys have not been to my channel before, I am a huge Mass Effect fan. I've played through the trilogy about, I think it's 7 times altogether. Sometimes I forget because it's been so many. But this is one of my favorite game series of all time. So it's pretty cool to have the Legendary Edition come out. If you saw my video the other day, I talked a little bit about how good this remaster actually looks, especially on the first game. So it's pretty cool. So today we're just going to be doing some general galaxy hopping. We are on the Normandy. We've got a couple of side missions to go through and do some assignments here. So we're going to go through here and basically do some of these, and then maybe in a future episode we'll go into the actual missions here. Now we've already done the one where you have to find Liara, so we only have 2 more primary missions to do before we get into the real meat of the story, so to speak. So we're just going to probably run through these right here. So we got to go to the Voyager cluster on Benthu and Attican Traverse. Alright, cool. So here we go. Let's jump in. Of course, we've got the Galaxy music, the classic. I could listen to this for hours. So let's see if we can figure out where we have to go here. Oh, we still have the asteroid X-57 mission to do too. That's a fun one too. I think it was Voyager cluster, if I remember correctly. Yep, here we go. Let's go ahead and travel here. And we were at the Citadel, so we're going to get the animation where the Normandy pulls out of the Citadel docking bay. And you can kind of get a look at how they've improved the graphics from the original. The original game came out in 2007, so it's looking pretty good for being 14 years old. Alright, so here we go. We gotta find our planet we have to go to. Now, this is one of the things I actually loved about the original game, was you can sit here and explore and basically read all these cool facts about all these planets as you go from each system to each system. And of course you've got the classic Galaxy map music playing in the background, so it's pretty cool. It's very relaxing. It's something that made this game very enjoyable the first time playing through. You were kind of in no rush to get through it because there was just so much to explore, and the fact that somebody actually, you know, was part of the team at BioWare that had to sit here and write like a little biography for each planet was kind of a cool feature of the game. So we get a little bit of surveying done here. And then let's go. I think this is our planet we need to go to. Now what I noticed too is pretty cool is they actually have gone in and redone some of the planets from the original game. They've added in like atmospheric phenomenon and grass and sand features. It's pretty cool. So, you know, exploring into it all over again, it's kind of like doing it again for the first time almost, with some of the changes they've made to the game in terms of the graphics. You know, story-wise, they haven't really changed anything. Everything's pretty much the same as it was before. Alright, let's see. I think I need, working on the achievement, I need to do a couple more missions with Garrus. And we'll go ahead and bring Rex here too, because he's like, these are basically my 2 favorite characters in the game. See, hopefully there are not any Thresher Maws on this planet. First night I was playing this game back, the first planet I went to was the Thresher Maw planet, and I've forgotten just how awful those encounters were back in the day, so it was pretty interesting. Alright, we got some points here to spend. Let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and max Rex out on his shotgun. Let's just check our equipment real quick here. Ooh, new sniper rifle. Cool. Go ahead and transfer that over. Alright, let's see. Still don't have any Rex. Rex is still at his original armor. If you can believe that, I'm 13 hours into the game and still have yet to get any armor for Rex. So that's unfortunate. Alright, where are we going here? We've got research facility. We've got an anomaly. We have another research facility and another research facility. Interesting. Alright, well, let's go this way first. And we're in the Mako, which they said they changed it to make it drive a bit smoother, but I haven't noticed anything compared to the original version. The only thing I think is the targeting now, the zoom in on the cannon is different. And the cannon doesn't sound as cool as it used to. So those are the only issues I kind of have with it. Alright, so it looks like we got some enemy gun emplacements here, but we're gonna go grab this anomaly first, and then we'll worry about let's see if I get my sniper rifle here. Recovered an artifact. Alright, cool. So let's see. Oh, they're actually shooting at me? Okay. That's a long way away. Now, one of the cool things that you can do, I don't know if people may or may not remember this from the original, but you can actually destroy these things from a distance instead of using the cannon on the Mako, and you'll actually be able to get more experience points. It just takes a while to do it. That's kind of the only thing. But you can destroy these weapon emplacements. Anytime you're out on a planet exploring and you want to get some extra experience. Like you see there, we got 530 experience for that. Now, if we had blown that up with the cannon on the Mako, it wouldn't be nearly as much. So, if you're trying to level up a little bit quicker, it's actually more efficient to do this and just use your sniper rifle from a distance. Or if you're brave, you can do it up close with a shotgun or assault rifle. Now, we are playing the soldier class on this playthrough, so it's a little bit more weapon friendly, a little bit less ability intensive. Alright, there we go. So that was pretty much an easy 1,000 XP. Go check out this. Oh, you know, I'll probably forget if I don't go get it now, but I just noticed there is a mineral deposit over here, so we'll go grab this real quick. Let's see if the Mako can get up here. I don't know why anybody doesn't enjoy driving the Mako. Alright, go ahead and survey this mineral here. Get some more points. And now we get to try to drive back up the mountain here. It's kind of funny, I just remember being really disappointed when we went to Mass Effect 2. And you had to switch over to this stupid little I can't remember what that was. There was like a hovercraft you had to use in the Firewalker DLC, and it's like you didn't have the Mako. Instead, you had the little hovercraft, and it was like made out of tinfoil. You took like 3 or 4 hits from the Geth, and it would just blow up. It was really annoying. Whereas the Mako's pretty durable, even if it does drive not the best. Alright, let's see here. Check out the facility here. One of the nice things too is they've changed up the gunplay. Is a lot smoother now. It's not quite as clunky as it was in the original game, which of course came out what 14 years ago, so that's to be expected a little bit. Easy decryption, should be able to snag this, whatever's over here. Alright, assault rifle, sniper rifle. So I convert a lot of stuff into Omnigel because early on in the game it's pretty easy to get away with that, and it's good to build up your supply because there's some mission objectives that come later on in the game where you can just bypass with the metagel if you have enough. Looks like we've got some enemies in this room. Oh, this is the one with the Rachni. Okay. It's kind of funny because going through all these, you're kind of trying to remember, you know, what the missions were. I think I'm supposed to shut this off and then kill them all, but... Oh. Got a nice level up there. Sniper rifle in this game is pretty powerful. And I don't think I can go anywhere else, so I guess I have to open. There's one more. I guess we're going to open up the...
Looks like Cerberus has other bases on this world, Shepard.
Is there just the one in there? I guess we'll just open it up and kill him. Well, that was easy. So, if you're new to the series, this is a alien called Arachni, which once tried to wipe out pretty much all the organic life after they were found. And then the Krogan, which is that Rex is a Krogan, his race was brought in to basically kill the Rachni because they're immune to like their toxic homeworld. But I think they just put those randomly in these missions because you find out what the Rachni are later on when you go to Novaria. So I think they just put them into some of these random missions just to kind of make you think there's these weird aliens out there. Alright, so we got some equipment. Shredder round, incendiary rounds. Okay, we'll keep the incendiary. I guess we'll hang on to the assault rifle too, so. Oh wow. That is actually quite the upgrade there. Heatsink is not so great, but it's a pretty big damage boost. Okay, so we do have a heatsink already on there, so that's kind of cool. Okay, so squad, we should have some points here. Increase my health with this. Yeah, I might as well just do that. Does Garrus not have anything else to raise his health up any? Let's see. Interesting. Alright, so we got some more Cerberus bases to go look at. So I guess we'll just go to this one, and then we can double back and get this debris. Yeah, they did a pretty nice job on redesigning, or actually I guess retexturing some of these random planets you would go to. Because in the original game they were kind of bland, there wasn't much detail, but they're a bit more detailed now. Like I landed on one last night where they had added this giant thunderstorm in the background and just had all these really cool looking lightning strikes, and really pretty neat what they've done with the original game. This was my favorite game in the series, despite 2 being very, very good. This was my favorite game just because it had the more traditional RPG elements. And this is kind of before EA had the massive influence on BioWare. Alright, let's see how much XP we get on these. I guess we did get the same amount, huh? That's weird. Interesting. You know, I wonder if they changed that for the remaster, because I know in the original game, if you blew stuff up while you were outside the Mako, you got more XP for it. And I noticed that it was still working on the Geth on some of the levels, but it looks like here, at least with the gun emplacements, we got the same amount, whether we were in or out of the Mako. So, interesting. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything in here. Actually, I want to try out this new assault rifle I just got here. Okay, so there's husks in this one. Okay, got some new armor. Wonder if we can actually equip any of this. Okay, so that's actually worse than what he's already got. Alright, we'll go ahead and just make that Omni Gel. Alright, cool. So, let's see what's going on here. I don't think we want to open that just yet. Don't really need any of that stuff, so we'll just turn that into Omni Gel. Getting a lot of items here, which is kind of cool. Let's go ahead and keep those. This is why you should use cover. Did we kill everybody? Oh man. That's the only problem with bringing Rex in a shotgun. He just wipes everybody out really quick. Okay, well. Not much to do here except to open up some of these boxes. Don't really need any of that stuff. If you guys are wondering, we are playing on the Xbox One X. So the game looks pretty good. It's in 4K, which is pretty nice. I don't necessarily record in 4K, but it definitely looks good. Lots of light armor that's really kind of useless here. Okay, so I guess we have to open this up. Well, they're calling them creepers. Interesting, because these are husks.
This is my kind of mission.
It looks like Rex is having fun at least. So we're going through here busting up all the Cerberus experiments, which I'm sure they'll be thrilled about. Especially when we go to work for them in Mass Effect 2. But I'm kind of excited to see how Mass Effect 2 and 3 look with this Legendary Edition. So far, you know, the original game looks pretty good, but probably got a ways to go. I'm about 13 hours into this playthrough on this game. So it's probably going to be a little while before I get to the second game, because this is a game I really do like to take my time in. Every single time I've played it through, I somehow managed to find something different. And it's kind of funny because the other night, I got this sniper rifle. I never even knew they had burst sniper rifles in this game. The 7 times I played through it before. Because I just, the first playthrough I did the soldier. And then I think the other ones I was doing, you know, either the biotic or the tech classes. So I could use the different powers and get the achievements on Xbox. So it was like, I never really experimented too much with the different sniper rifles. So I got one the other night, and when I went to pull the trigger, it fired like 3-round bursts. And I was like, oh wait, what's... I didn't even know they had that in this game. Thought everything was like the single shot. So that was pretty cool. Palladium deposit. Isn't that what Iron Man uses? Maybe. I think he used palladium in his first arc reactor. I can't remember. Nerd moment. Alright, let's get back on track here with the Mako. Got one more base here to do. Alright, easy enough. Didn't notice they had the moon there in the background. It's kind of cool. Just some random items out in the middle of the floor. Okay, wow, Garrus just cracked that guy. I didn't even see him. It's even in there. Oh, little mini Rachni. Oh, I see you. I see you, buddy. Or we'll come over there and get you here in a second. See, the cover now is kind of nice. You kind of just automatically come right up to it. And you can kind of lean out. So they did improve a few things there with that. Alright, is there anything we can grab over here? I think we're just going to have to go in here and destroy these little guys.
Time to get Kahoku some payback.
Area secure.
There is the Admiral.
Shepard, over here. It's go.
I guess Cerberus found it.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So that was basically the guy who alerted us to the fact Cerberus was experimenting on Alliance soldiers. Basically, there's a whole story arc you go through with that, where you basically start looking for a group of his missing Marines, and you find out they were led to a Thresher Maw ambush. And it kind of leads into this storyline here. Alright, got some more XP. Just go ahead and max his health out there. Start working on the rest of his stuff later. Major Cerberus facility of the Voyager cluster. Okay, cool. So there's this. See, so we just finished that. It's going to lead us to another segment of the mission. So we'll do that one, and then we'll see how long. I'm not sure how long I want to do these episodes. I don't want to have them run much over 30 or 45 minutes. I think I just don't want them to get too long. All right, I think we had one more. Yeah, we got to grab this debris, and then we will go on to the next bit of the mission here. You know, I never quite understood the thrusters on the Mako because they really, I mean, they let you jump, but they really don't add anything to the handling. They don't let you go faster. They don't really let you climb any more effectively. So it's kind of just an interesting thing they had on them. Whereas when you have the Nomad and Andromeda, you can actually do some pretty cool stuff with that vehicle. It's like a down probe. Electronics too low. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Yeah, some of these, the stuff you find on these planets, you gotta have your skills up pretty high before you can actually claim any of them. Alright, let's go back to the ship. And then we'll go to the other mission here. This is what I wind up doing all the time. You just get lost in these side missions. That's why it takes a while to get to the main stuff in the game. You kind of start going off on these different missions. Alright, let's see. Columbia system of the Voyager cluster. Alright, cool. Now the cool thing is, like, if we got our electronics skill up, we can come back to this planet later on and actually get that probe, but a lot of the time it's really not worth it to Amazon. Or if Jeff Bezos is over there. Alright, we'll go to Columbia. We'll go back to Amazon and see what's over there. I'm sure there's some stuff in that cluster to explore as well. Alright, we got 2 asteroid belts, so one of the things you can do whenever there's an asteroid belt, if you just run your cursor through it, you'll sometimes find these like just random hidden items. Now in the original game, they actually would blink. If you saw it on the screen, it would blink for a split second, but now this one you actually have to kind of physically scan for everything. Yeah, it's just kind of cool that you read the descriptions of some of these planets. Like this one's talking about how they have this crazy faster than light virtual lens telescope. It's pretty cool, some of the stuff you there's also some foreshadowing, like if you just read these planet details, they'll tell you about, you know, some of the stuff that when you get later into like Mass Effect 2 and 3, you'll remember some of it, and like, oh, I remember they said that. Plus, if you read any of the books, there's like some clues in there. You'll recognize some of the planet names. Interesting. Like there's one planet that's got like a giant Grand Canyon area that tells you like if somebody fired like a mass accelerator round and it grazed the planet and basically carved out this huge valley. Okay, I think that's everything here, so we can go ahead and drop on in to this planet. Alright, I think this time we're going to keep Garrus because we need to use him a couple times. We'll go ahead and bring Liara with us. Or should we take Tally? I haven't been using Tally that much. Let's go ahead and put her on the team. I always like to mix it up a little bit, have fun with the different squad members. Although the one thing I will say that they did really well in Mass Effect Andromeda, which a lot of people didn't enjoy that game, is like they added all this banter between the squad members. So like when I'm driving around in the Mako and it's just super quiet, like I kind of miss that from Mass Effect: The Andromeda. That was like one of the cool things they did in that game was actually add in the dialogue with the squad. All right, let's see here. What do we want to give Tali? We've basically given her everything already. Let's see if we can upgrade her equipment here. Might as well give her a better assault rifle. Wait, hold on. Let's see what else we got here. But I think she usually uses the pistol, so yeah, this will be a nice upgrade for her. Alright, let's see what we got here. So we've got an anomaly, we've got the main facility, and we've got some debris. At least that we can see. So, and we've got a rock formation up here that I don't know if the Mako can get up this hill or not, but we're going to try it. Come on. No, that's going to be a little too steep. Let's see, there's got to be a way around here, though. Let's see if we can get up this way. Oh, come on, you can do it. Oh, the good old Mako. Come on, get up that hill. Alright, we should be pretty close to it here. Unless we don't drive all the way down the mountain. There we go. Perfect. Perfect parking job. Alright, cool. Here we go. Notice we're starting to get some more credits too when we do this stuff. That's one thing about this game early on. It's really hard to get credits. Like even after you become a Spectre and they start giving you the Spectre gear, it's like super expensive. You can't afford any of like the really good gear until you play a little bit deeper into the game. Alright, see if we can get back over. This may be a lost cause here. Yep. Okay. Well, let's see if we can just go this way. We'll just drive on the side of the mountain if we can't go over it. I gotta think this would be like the worst thing to ride in, like of all time. Just I don't know how any of the people inside this thing would ever survive. I also never did like how when you activate the thrusters, it kind of slows down your momentum. That never really made too much sense. Like, good thing about a planet like this with all these hills and mountains is usually it means you're not going to run into any thresher maws. Now, if you drive across any areas that are like really flat for a long time, like those are usually good spots for the thresher maws. They'll try to ambush you. But I can never remember which. I think they're only on specific planets, but I can never remember which ones they are. So. Did we just run over a mummified Solarian? I think we did. Make sure I got my sniper rifle out for this next. So we should be coming up on the base here. Doesn't look like they have any weapon emplacements this time, just a couple of guys out front. Oh yeah, this will be easy pickings here. Maybe they do have rocket launchers or something now. This would be a lot easier to take these guys out with a Mako, but it's just kind of fun to do this. Alright, I think that's everybody. And given how some of the maps are, like you get into Mass Effect 2 and 3, it's a lot harder to find areas to play sniper, because it's like the maps are so much more linear. Whereas here you're kind of in this open world, so a little bit easier to have some fun with the sniper rifle. Shield modulator. This is Mark 6 stuff, so yeah, we'll just go ahead and do Omni Gel. We're gonna get better stuff later anyways. Looks like there's quite a few guards in this one. Wow, that guy came out of nowhere. Yeah, the only thing in this game is like the aiming is not super responsive. So like when you're trying to like pull off some kind of crazy shot like that, it's like you don't have like the twitch aim you do in the later games. Or your squad randomly runs in front of you when you're trying to shoot somebody. Alright, you know what? Let's just go with the good old shotgun. So you just walk right up to people and shoot them. If I remember correctly, the shotgun was like the most broken weapon in this game. Especially once you got some really good mods later on, you could just make it basically like a rifle. But I don't even have shotgun spec on this character, and it's like you can just drop people in 2 hits. It's kind of a sloppy way to play the game, but you know, oh well. So there's nobody here. Okay. Let's see if there's some gear we can grab in here. Okay, we'll keep the level 6 stuff. Oh, did I miss one? Okay, cool. Lots of storage lockers to override here. I think I've already got a couple of those. And we leveled up from opening crates. That's kind of cool. Oh, I don't even know what level I am in. I've got to check and see what level we actually are. Alright, we got some level 6 armor. Level 32, okay, wow. So we're getting along pretty well there. Max level, I think, if it's like the original game, the highest you can get is 50 the first playthrough. You can get to level 60 with subsequent playthroughs, but it's from what I remember, to go from 50 to 60 the second time, you basically have to play the entire game all over again. Or you can do it, I think 3 playthroughs altogether, you can get it a little bit faster, unless you just really wanted to go through and complete everything all over again the first time. Some more equipment here. Well, we got a lot of these lots of weapons here. Ooh, got some level 7 stuff. Cool. Incendiary rounds are always good. Pistols, shotguns. Man, there's a lot of stuff here. Alright, let's see if we got anything worth equipping. New shotgun. I'll definitely take that. Okay, new pistol. New sniper rifle. Looks like it does more damage, but not quite the same heatsink. That's okay though. Alright, let's see if Garrus has got any stuff here. Oh, I didn't check on my armor. Let's see. Okay, nothing that we can get that's any better. Okay, give Tally a new assault rifle. Swap out her shotgun. Why do we have these level 1 pistols? Let's get rid of these. So none of those wound up being any good. Nothing gives an upgrade. Okay, cool. I think we're almost done here. We just have to go in this room. Surprised there's no more enemies. I guess we killed them all. Okay, that's interesting. So you can just kind of... Is that it? Are we done? No, that's it, I guess. I guess we'll head back outside and see if it updates anything. That was always the confusing thing with this game. Is like you would complete an objective and it would give you... Like it would indicate that you were finished, but then it still had the exclamation point up on the quest map, so you would think you still had to do something. And sometimes it wouldn't complete till you went back out to orbit, or went back to the Normandy, so maybe that'll happen here. Let's see. Yeah, see, it's still got the exclamation point up there, like we need to go do something. But we should be finished, so... I think we tried to get this debris already, didn't we? I can't remember. Let's, I honestly don't remember if we did or not, so let's just go see if we can get it. See, that's what I don't like. Use the thrusters. It just like stops you in midair instead of continuing your momentum forward. It's kind of silly, honestly. You know what? I think I already got this, or tried to get this. I don't think we have enough skill. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't. That might have been the last planet. I lose track. It looks like we can salvage. Okay, cool. We can actually get this one. Shredder rounds 6 and cryo rounds 6. I guess we'll hang on to those there. Okay, cool. That should be it for this planet. So let's go ahead and head back to the Normandy and see what's going on with that. Maybe that will complete the mission fully.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're going to want to hear this one.
Of course.
Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
Okay, I remember this. They tried to get the info from you.
Who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Ooh, the Shadow Broker.
Contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
Oh, I'm sure.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
You know what's interesting? I think I remember reading they said they made this first game without thinking there would be a sequel. So all the Cerberus stuff that's in Mass Effect 2 is like they didn't know all that was going to happen, but they kind of went ahead and set it up in the first game anyways.
We had no reason to harm them. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
Okay. What's in it for me? Why not?
Why should I help?
The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive. No secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
What are you going to do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern.
You think we could just make a copy of it and give it to him? You know what? Why not? Let's.
Transmit the files.
I knew you were a reasonable man.
Sure, we'll just give them to you. Why
My
not?
employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
All right, so that completed the mission, I would imagine. All right, so there was one other system, the Amazon system. We'll go check this out real quick before the end of the video. It's getting kind of long here, so I don't want to run it. Of course. Every time you try to go explore the Fifth Fleet, it tells you you have to go investigate something.
We fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
Oh, I remember this. I think it's like a nuclear bomb or something.
No idea. Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry after first contact.
The war's over. What difference does it make?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
I understand this must be handled, but I don't have anyone trained to deal with this sort of thing, sir.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
It's in the Voyager cluster. That's the opposite side of the Alliance from Turian space. How did it get there?
I don't know. It's possible someone recovered it safely and brought it there. It's also possible it got very badly lost. It could have been wandering the relay network since the war.
Of course, we're gonna do it.
Admiral, and we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck.
Nuclear bomb diffuser, Commander Shepard. Alright, so that's going to be in this system somewhere. I'm not going to do that right now because we've already gone pretty long here. It looks like it's going to be on this planet here. That's probably where we're going to have to go. Just go ahead and scan these real quick. Alright, so we got a couple skins in, that's pretty good. I don't think there's any other planets here. Nope. So, alright, cool. So, that is going to do it for this episode, guys. It ran a little bit longer than I wanted it to. I'm going to try to keep these between 30 and 45 minutes in the future. We'll probably just do this once in a while, you know, go through, play the game, have a little fun. I'm definitely going to do the Pharos and Novaria missions, which are the key story missions in the game. We'll make sure we hit all the major story points before we finish out this first entry in the series and move on to Mass Effect 2, but really enjoyed playing this game again. It's a lot of fun. It's something to look forward to, and pretty enjoyable use of my time now with gaming, so having a lot of fun with it. So anyways, guys, if you have any questions about anything in the video, anything Mass Effect related, feel free to leave it down below in the comments, and I'll do my best to get you some answers as soon as I can. As always, hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks as always for watching, and I will see you again next time.